Willa Cather, a literary voice of the American frontier. 1. Life and family. Willa Cather was born on December 7, 1873, in Back Creek Valley, Virginia, but her family moved to Nebraska when she was 9 years old. The vast prairies and pioneer lifestyle of the Great Plains profoundly influenced her literary career. She was the eldest of 7 children, and her family settled in Red Cloud, a town that later inspired many of her novels. Cather initially planned to become a physician and studied science at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, but she soon discovered her passion for literature. She worked as a journalist and editor before fully dedicating herself to fiction writing. Though she never married, she had close relationships with several women, including her longtime companion, Edith Lewis, who played a crucial role in her personal and professional life. However, Cather was highly protective of her work and literary reputation. To maintain her privacy, she reportedly burned many of her letters and personal papers. This act has left scholars with limited access to her personal thoughts, making her life somewhat enigmatic. 2. Main works. Willa Cather is best known for her novels, which depict pioneer life and the experiences of European immigrants in the American West. Her literary career began with short stories, but she gained national recognition with O Pioneers! 1913, a novel that celebrated the determination and struggles of frontier settlers. Her most famous work, My Ántonia! 1918, is a deeply personal novel that reflects her own childhood experiences in Nebraska. The book follows Jim Burden's recollections of Ántonia Shimerda, a bohemian immigrant girl, and explores themes of resilience, nostalgia, and the American immigrant experience. Other notable works include The Song of the Lark, 1915, which portrays the rise of an opera singer, One of Ours, 1922, a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel about World War I, and Death Comes for the Archbishop, 1927, a historical novel about Catholic missionaries in the Southwest. Cather's later works, such as Shadows on the Rock, 1931, and Lucy Gayheart, 1935, continued to explore themes of isolation, nostalgia, and cultural identity. 3. Anecdotes and controversies. Cather was known for her meticulous research and strong work ethic. She often visited the locations she wrote about, immersing herself in the culture and history of the places that inspired her novels. Before writing Death Comes for the Archbishop, she traveled extensively in the American Southwest, studying the landscapes and architecture of the region. Cather's distinctive writing process involved long periods of contemplation before she started a novel. She once said that she carried a story in her mind for years before putting it on paper, which contributed to the depth and authenticity of her narratives. Despite her literary success, Willa Cather faced criticism for her conservative approach to modernist literature. While many of her contemporaries experimented with new literary styles, she maintained a traditional storytelling method, which some critics viewed as outdated. Her portrayal of gender roles and relationships has also been a subject of debate. While she created strong female protagonists, she often depicted women in traditional roles, which some feminist critics have analyzed in contrast to the emerging modernist movement. Additionally, her close relationships with women have led to speculation about her sexuality, though she remained private about her personal life. Another controversy surrounding Cather is her stance on revisions and adaptations. She strongly opposed unauthorized changes to her work, and was known to react harshly to publishers who attempted to alter her writing. This insistence on maintaining artistic control demonstrated her commitment to literary integrity, but also made her a challenging figure in the publishing industry. For conclusion, Willa Cather's legacy as one of America's greatest novelists endures through her vivid portrayals of frontier life, immigrant struggles, and cultural identity. Her works continue to be studied and celebrated for their rich storytelling, deep emotional resonance, and historical significance. Despite some controversies and criticisms, her influence on American literature remains undeniable, and her novels offer a lasting testament to the pioneering spirit of the early 20th century.